Today I am visiting Cliveden, which is an English country house and estate in the care of the National Trust in Buckinghamshire. Cliveden House is close to the South Bucks village of Burnham and Taplow. There have been 3 houses on this site. The first, built in 1666, burned down in 1795, and the second house, 1824, was also destroyed by fire in 1849. The main house sits 40 metres (130 feet) above the River Thames, and its grounds slope down to the river, where there are cottages and a boathouse. The present Grade 1 listed house was built in 1851 by the architect Charles Barry for the 2nd Duke of Sutherland. The formal garden to the south of the house is one of the largest in Europe at 4 acres. Cliveden has been the home to a prince, 2 dukes, an earl, and finally the home of Nancy Astor. The Astors entertained an eclectic mix of people, from Lloyd George and Winston Churchill to George Bernard Shaw, Gandhi, Charlie Chaplin, and Henry Ford. In the 1920s and 30s, Cliveden was also the meeting place of a group of political intellectuals known as the Cliveden Set. Waldorf Astor had given Cliveden to the National Trust in 1942, and in 1966 the Trust took over the management of the estate, opening it to the public. During the early 1960s, it became the setting for key events of the notorious Profumo affair. The 375 acres of gardens and woodlands are open to the public, together with parts of the house. There is a tree-lined avenue either side of the main drive to the house, and lots of walks through the estate. There is a particularly steep climb from the river to this view here, which nearly did me in. After the Astor family stopped living there by the 1970s, it was leased to Stanford University, which used it as an overseas campus. Today the house is run as a 5-star hotel. Meghan Markle and her mother stayed at Cliveden Hotel on the 18th of May 2018 on the eve of her marriage to Prince Harry of Wales. This painting was painted by Carl Lubin in 1988 and is entitled A Fallen Beach with a Prospect of Cliveden. Here is the view Carl Lubin used to make that painting. The shell fountain, known as the Fountain of Love, was sculptured by Thomas Waldo Storey in 1897. This fountain was the inspiration for the one in the Disney 2015 film of Cinderella. The clock tower, which is 100 feet (30 meters) tall, was added in 1861 and is the work of the architect Henry Clutton. The tower is still used as a functioning water tower, which provides water for the house. It was also used as a design reference for the 2015 Disney film of Cinderella.